What's going on, Knicks fans? Welcome to another edition of Knicks Latest, your go-to YouTube channel for everything Knicks. Latest news, headlines, rumors, trades, scores, updates, all that good stuff here on this channel. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you drop a comment. I like taking your comments. I like using them for content, your questions, anything that you think about the New York Knicks in this offseason. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below. Would love to talk about it. We got some news this week and last week too. It got a little busy, for a little bit there. It is early September. There wasn't a lot going on, but now there is. So make sure you subscribe. And let's get started. All right, so latest coming in from the Knicks. The Knicks are working out Dennis Smith Jr., which signifies they're not done making moves here, which is really interesting because for a long time, they weren't doing anything. All of August, early September, Leon Rose and company were pretty quiet. I guess they were looking for ways to get Ben Simmons onto the roster, maybe convincing Ben to join the Knicks. Depending on who you believe, they offered a vet minimum deal to him. He turned it down, which led to a whole thing with his agent, dropping him as a client, so he wasn't happy about that. Whatever, Ben's not coming to the Knicks. They end up signing Landry Shamet, and off to the races. Garrison Matthews gets signed to a training camp deal. Malcolm Brogdon gets signed. It looks like they're going to be competing for a roster spot, or maybe not. There might be a trade coming in. And now this news about Dennis Smith Jr. comes in where the Knicks are going to work him out, maybe for a roster spot. And it just has you thinking, what's going on here in New York? Why are they trying to bring in so many guards? You do have a full roster right now. It is, Landry Shamet, Garrison Matthews, Malcolm Brogdon, as of now, competing for one spot on the roster. Now, that can all change. But now you add Dennis Smith Jr., and one has to wonder, does Leon Rose have more up his sleeve? Because if you bring Dennis Smith Jr. on, which you can't right now because you don't even have enough room in the salary cap to sign him, this is going to have to be after a trade. What do they have up their sleeve? What is Leon Rose and company thinking right now? Who are they going to try to get rid of? Is there a trade incoming? Is something going on behind the scenes that we're not aware of? And who would they be going after? That's my question. Who would the Knicks be going after right now to bring in or not to bring in, right? Are you trading away Dadier? Are you trading away Kolek? Are you trading away young pieces just to clear out some room and maybe you get back some deals that you can cut, or for cash considerations or draft picks? Maybe you trade Dadier for draft picks, something like that. Leon Rose definitely has something up his sleeve because right now they are bringing in way too many people, way too many vets, and adding Dennis Smith Jr. to this list is kind of confusing, I'm not going to lie. Also because he doesn't really fit the criteria of the type of guard that I thought Mike Brown would want. Now, Dennis Smith Jr. used to play on the Knicks, had a short stint with the Knicks, very athletic, fast, but not the best shooter in the world. You would think they would want somebody who can hit the three, who can spot up, shoot the three, and defend the perimeter. I would not describe that as Dennis Smith Jr.'s strong points. He is very athletic. He's a good basketball player, but that's not what he does. So it's also confusing on why they would bring him in, especially after signing Malcolm Brogdon, who plays the same position. Are you just looking for someone to be that backup point guard just in case? That leads to, okay, now what are you doing with Tyler Kolek? Is Tyler Kolek out? Is this all competition to get as many guards as you can on the team so you can trade away Tyler Kolek from draft picks, maybe Dadier for draft picks, maybe Huck Porty for draft picks, something like that. So you can bring in a Malcolm Brogdon and a Landry Shamet and possibly a Dennis Smith Jr. depending on how many guards or spots that you free up. I don't know what's going on here. It's really interesting, but I do think all roads and all signs lead to Kolek being gone. I really do, which makes me sad because I had a lot of faith in Tyler Kolek. It's only his second year. It's not like we know what he's going to be in the league yet. Now, he is an older, younger player, as you would say. He's somebody who did 4 years in college, so he wasn't a one and done. He's 25 years old. I don't know if that means that there's a lot less patience with development or they think they've already reached his ceiling, but maybe something's going on there where the Knicks don't really view him as a solution to a backup point guard or even a guard in a rotation for a championship level team, and they want to win now. That's what makes the most sense to me is Kolek leaving, right? You bring in Landry Shamet for the minimum. You sign Malcolm Brogdon. You kind of want to keep both. I think a lot of Knicks fans, most Knicks fans would say they would rather Malcolm Brogdon than Tyler Kolek being their backup point guard. They would rather Malcolm Brogdon on the roster just in case Jalen Brunson has to rest a game or has to rest for a week or two with some type of minor injury. You would rather Malcolm Brogdon come in and run the show. He's a former Sixth Man of the Year. He's a former Rookie of the Year. He's just somebody that you trust. He averaged 12 points per game last year with the Washington Wizards, and when he's healthy, he's still a productive basketball player. As much as I love Tyler Kolek and his playmaking ability, I don't know what he is in this league yet. We had 1 year of him. He played sporadically. He played well sometimes. He didn't really play good defense. Maybe Mike Brown and company and Leon Rose and company, they just are not confident that they're going to get what they need to get out of him this year, and the window is open. And you have to act now. You don't have time to develop players. You don't have time to wait to see if Tyler Kolek can develop into a backup point guard when you just signed one to the roster, one that you know you're getting. So I do think that working out Dennis Smith Jr., signing Garrison Matthews to a training camp deal, signing Malcolm Brogdon non-guaranteed, and signing Landry Shamet means that some of these younger players might be out their way. I think Kolek is definitely gone. And I think you have someone like Dadier who might be gone too, unfortunately. I think the Knicks are going all in. This is what all in looks like if you're a Knicks fan. You get as many pieces as you can, as many short things as you can. You tighten up that time frame, the timeline, right? You don't have players you're developing. You don't have young pieces that we'll see what they turn out to be. You got everybody on the roster who can contribute now if you need it. And I think that's what Leon Rose and company are doing. So as I wouldn't say sad as I would be to see Tyler go. I really like Tyler. For just anyone watching, he was probably my favorite college basketball player when he played at Marquette. I loved his game, and I still love his game. But realistically, he's not going to help the Knicks win a championship this year unless he takes a huge step forward, which I don't think he will. Just thinking objectively, you saw how he played in the summer league for the first 2 games, and he did bounce back in the third and fourth games. But is he realistically going to be a key cog in this rotation? I don't think so. A lot of players take a lot of time to develop. They got to go to the G League. Look at Deuce McBride. Deuce didn't really start contributing to his 3rd year in the league. You know, he's in and out of the G League. He was killing it in the G League, but he was in and out, and when he was playing, he wasn't shooting well. You know, it took him some time to find his footing. And I think Tyler might be one of those players. Who knows? But Leon Rose and company, we don't have time to waste. It's now. This is the year. There has never been a more clear path to winning the Eastern Conference than the Knicks have right now. The only competition they have right now, preseason, off the top of my head, is the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, some might say the Magic. Some are high on the Hawks coming in. But the only team that we know for sure that can compete with them is the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's it. There are no excuses this year. Leon Rose and company are all in. And I appreciate that. As a Knicks fan, you should appreciate that as well. So, listen, let me know what you want in the comments. Do you want Dennis Smith Jr., Malcolm Brogdon, Garrison Matthews, or Landry Shamet? Do you want a combination of those players? What do you think about Leon Rose and company going all in? What do you think about Leon Rose and company probably trading out these young prospects? And is there a young prospect on the team who you actually want to keep? Is there somebody who you're like, you know what? I know we're going all in right now, but I would be uncomfortable trading this player. Let me know who that is in that comment section as well. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow from the Knicks Latest. Peace.